What if I told you that coincidences don't exist? A lot of times we think that when things work in our favor and we get something that we've been wanting, we chalk it up to coincidence and we say, oh, it was just random, it just happened that way. But I don't think anything is ever random. I think that when we place our focus on something, we ask for it lightly and then we let it go, then the universe is responding to our openness. It's responding to the vibration of it's already done. If we act like our desire is already done, then the universe must deliver that to us. And it can deliver it in the most unexpected way. And I want to give an example from my own life that might seem a little insignificant at first, but hear me out. The other day, I had realized that I ran out of lemons, and every morning I like to put a little slice of lemon in with my tea. And so I was like, oh, I'll just put it on my grocery list and grab the lemons in a few days. And what happened is the next day, my friend stopped by with a whole bag of lemons, and I hadn't told him anything about needing lemons. He just showed up with them, and he asked if I needed some extra because he just had a whole bunch left over. And I was like, oh yeah, actually I do. And while that example might seem small, I think that if we start noticing that we are drawing these experiences to us, I had the desire to pick up some lemons, but I didn't have any resistance towards that. I didn't think about like, oh gosh, like the details. How am I going to get to the store? Am I going to have time? I got to spend the money and all this. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to spend any money. The lemons came to me. And this is how everything else can come into your life as well. If you just get out of the way, instead of thinking of all the details, all the money you have to make, the places you have to go, the people you have to talk to, if you just put out the intention, this is what I want, this is how it feels to have what I want, then the universe will deliver in an unexpected way, and it will allow you to take the easiest path there. So if you can get used to acknowledging your manifesting power, even with small things like the lemon example, or manifesting a parking spot right in front, or anything else that seems pretty easy to focus on, just know that you drew this experience to you, and the more you recognize that, then the more you will be able to draw to you things that seem more significant, like maybe the new relationship or the new house. And by the way, everything that you want to attract in your life, the universe does not say, oh, the lemons are small, so it's easier to attract that. Or a relationship requires a lot of work and it's hard and it's going to take a while. The relationship only responds to your vibration. So if you are seeing something as hard and unattainable, it will be very difficult for you to attain it. You might still get it at some point in your life, but it might be very stressful on the way there. Instead, what we want to do is, again, acknowledge our manifesting power. Know that we are always emitting a vibration out to the universe that either attracts what we want or repels what we want by the emotions we feel. So if we are in a state of love and gratitude and we are just in that place of it's already done, I already see this as done, I see myself living this life that I want, we are acting like we already have it, and then of course the universe has to deliver it. And then the same is also true if we are saying, I want this new car, but I have to spend this money, but I have to talk to these people, then we are actually putting out the vibration that we don't think it's possible for us. We don't actually believe it. So a practice that you can try today is anything that comes to you that's good, whether it's a parking spot, whether somebody has a new jacket to give you and you've been thinking about that you need a new jacket, and then here it is, it's a free jacket. Then just tell yourself, I did this, I drew this to me, and I can draw so much more to me as well. And then I would highly recommend writing about it too, so that you can reflect back on your notes, You can keep track of your manifestations. I always do this now. Anytime something comes into my life and it seems random, it seems like a coincidence, I tell myself, I did this. I brought this to me. And then I write about it. I write about how I felt. And then I express gratitude. I say, thank you for coming to me in an effortless way. I love how easy it felt. I love that it just came to me in the best way possible. And when you do this, then you are telling the universe you want to experience more of that vibration. You want more experiences that feel good. So remember, you have the power to bring anything you want into your life. You can start with something really small and then work your way up, but just know that you are always sending out some vibration to the universe. You can't help it. That's the law of attraction. Anything that you put out must come back to you. If you want to match the vibration of your desires, you've got to get into that state of love and gratitude. See it as already done. And the other practice you can do is you can take time to lie down, quiet your mind. Go within, and you can put on some meditation music if you would like, but you can do some mental rehearsal. And what this looks like is simply envisioning the life you want and feeling those good feeling emotions. So what I do, because for me, I have the desire to buy a house this year, and I already checked out a property close to me and I loved it. It's just perfect for me. So what I do is I lie down and I envision myself walking on my property. I envision myself with my chickens and my vegetable garden, and I think about just how amazing it feels to own my own home and to be petting my chickens and collecting the vegetables. I make that image feel as real as possible. And then I also think about, well, how would I feel if I did have that dream property? I would feel peace. I would feel love and gratitude and joy. And so I just tap into that feeling. And the other thing is, as you go about your day, because it's not feasible to meditate all day long, but as you go about your day, you can still cultivate that feeling you want to experience when you have this desire. And what that can look like is hobbies that evoke feelings of love and gratitude. So for me, being out here in nature makes me feel grounded and it makes me feel peace. Those same feelings I would feel if I was on my property. And it doesn't have to be a hobby. It could be spending time with someone who makes you feel grounded and loved. Whatever it is, just make sure that you are immersing yourself in that feeling as much as possible. And then when you do this, you are actually very open to your desire, and then it's going to be so much easier for it to come into your experience. So I'm going to start wrapping up the video. I hope you gained something useful about your manifesting power. And I hope that you know that you are a powerful creator. We are all powerful creators in this life. And the universe is our best friend. The universe is always listening to what we want. So if you liked this video, you can stay tuned for more videos on this channel. I talk about things like law of attraction, dating advice, and how to step into a better version of yourself. And then the other thing is, I do one-on-one coaching. I am a mindset and empowerment coach. So I help people overcome their old limiting beliefs and develop new beliefs that help them step into this greater version of themselves and create their dream life. So if you want to work with me, you can click the link below and schedule your free consultation. We'll do a short phone call and find out if what you want is in alignment with my coaching methods. So thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you all. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and see you next time.